Well, most of you might be asking the question, is Amazon KDP still profitable? Let me tell you this. Amazon KDP was profitable and is still profitable and will continue to be profitable because as in any other business, I mean, so many people out there are saying, is dropshipping still profitable? And so many guys have made a lot of money. So many marketers from whom some of whom are my friends, and I know them. They're launching their ads on YouTube and all on social media, and they're making a ton of money by claiming that dropshipping is dead and that the new business or the new thing is drop servicing and other stuff. And so, but a lot of people out there are going to tell you Amazon KDP is not profitable. Find something else. It's overcrowded. It's a red ocean. People have made all the money they needed. You can't just go there and compete with those people. It's past, it's gone. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. These guys are not telling you the truth. And so, before moving on, I figured I need to give you a bit of extra motivation because I know that some of you guys out there are depressed about this. You don't know whether or not you should have an Amazon KDP business. Most of you out there are saying, well, I don't think it's profitable, and you stay in that spiral, and so you never take a decision to start. Now, the aim is, and the reason why I have so many lectures that seek to motivate you to start is because I don't think that the technicity or technicality of a subject is what makes somebody successful in that subject. But I believe that when you have the desire to do so, you can achieve it. Now, these are the four ways to make income, all right? There is the employee way, so you get a job in a company, in a corporate company, and then you work there for God knows how many hours per day. And obviously, you're not making that much money because, you're an employee. And so you only get about a small fraction of the money, and they call that a salary. By the way, I was an employee myself, and so I hated every minute of it. All right. I'm not saying that employees should not be employees because, if you're an employee, having a job is better than not having a job. But still, having a job is not the most perfect thing in the world, right? Because it takes away your freedom. It takes away many of the other things that you can do if you don't have a job. So in the case of a business owner, yes, he has more responsibilities. Yes, he has more risk, but he gets to run away with 95% of wealth. And most importantly, he has more free time than you can ever imagine because he has all these people doing all that work for him. He's obviously the supervisor. He needs to keep everything in check. But basically, he's making a ton of money, all right? And that money buys happiness. If anybody tells you anything else, if somebody tells you, well, money doesn't buy happiness, you can't, be happy. If you have money, you're not going to be happy if you're not happy right now. Those people are just kidding you, all right? Do not listen to them. Money really does change a person's life for the better or worse. But if you need money to be free, it will definitely change your life for the better. Now, obviously, the third way of making money is the self-employed way, which is, a doctor, a lawyer, a bunch of other professions. If you're a marketer and you're doing digital marketing and you're marketing courses and products online and making affiliate commissions, obviously you are self-employed. Now, the only bad thing about being a self-employed is that you get to pay taxes, just same way as an employee, same way as an investor. You pay taxes, and you pay taxes probably the same taxes that an employee pays. But you get to have your freedom because obviously you're self-employed, you are your own boss. If you are a freelancer, there's nobody telling you what to do. You take orders from people, and obviously you're making money, but you are your own boss, all right? And there is the investor. Now, the investor is obviously you invest in companies for equity. Now, but there is something better, all right? And that is digital assets. Now, many of you have heard of the word asset, and obviously in the past lecture, you can go back there. I explained the difference between an asset and a liability. And to break it down as short as possible, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money away from your pocket. Now, an image can be an asset. And the reason why an image can be an asset is because if you go to websites like Shutterstock, like Pixabay, like FreePic, all of these websites, Adobe Images, Adobe Photos, stock photos, you'll find that there are free images, but at the same time, there are paid images. And so, if you are a good photographer, if you take really good images and your images really stick with people and they buy a lot of them, you're going to get to make a lot of money, because um, each time somebody buys that image, you make a commission, right? And so that's a digital asset because what you do, you produce the image and you only produce it once. You take care of publishing the image on all of these big networks, these big websites in which you can publish images. And obviously, every time somebody buys an image from those websites, you get to make money, A video is an asset, and a video is probably the most valuable and the most profitable type of asset that you can produce. Now, imagine if you are an affiliate marketer for a hosting company, a website hosting company like I am, for example, and you promote a hosting provider like Bluehost or GoDaddy. Now, let's say you have about 30 videos on how to create all types of websites, how to create an e-commerce website, how to create a course website, how to create a blog, how to create an adventure website. Imagine that you have all of those videos, 30 videos, and let's imagine that you only have about, let's say, 10,000 views per video. That makes it 300,000 views. So first of all, you get paid from YouTube because obviously they're going to play ads every time somebody watches your video if you are subscribed for the ads plan. And obviously, you will make affiliate commissions because if you are creating websites and putting videos about that online, you obviously need to be an affiliate for hosting companies. Otherwise, you're wasting a big part of money. I've probably made a lot of money from that. I made a lot of money from promoting these hosting providers. The only thing I did is I create videos where I show people how to create websites, and I add the link to the hosting provider down at the bottom of the video. So every time somebody watches the video, there is a chance that that person might decide and go to that hosting provider and purchase a hosting plan. And I get to make an affiliate commission or a cut every time that person purchases something. Now, digital assets can also be design files. Now, design files, obviously, you can sell t-shirt designs, you can sell hoodie designs, you can sell book covers, you can sell everything. You can sell logos, everything that you can imagine you can really sell. Now, and so you guys, you might be wondering, well, can you sell a logo to the same person and to a lot of people at the same time? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can sell a logo to a lot of people at the same time, because obviously these people are going to take your logo and they're going to start changing stuff. They're going to start changing the features of the logo, colors and stuff and design. But obviously I know a lot of people, and if you go there on the internet, it's all over the place. People are making money from selling design files. There's also documents. So if you are, for example, a doctor and you have some special documents, you can put up a website on the internet, put a blog in there, start blogging about whatever you're doing, and then you add documents, special documents that require people to pay for them every time they want to read them. All right. Then there are PDFs. Obviously, PDFs. These are books that you can purchase in the form of a PDF file. There are presentations can be an asset because obviously they make you a little more famous than you are because people get to know you, especially if you get a lot of views. And there's marketing collateral. Now, marketing collateral is, let's say you have built this website 10 years ago, and it's about pillows, and it's about beds and stuff. And you build that website, and you put about 100 blogs in there, 100 blog posts. All right, and so you put those 100 blog posts, and let's say that in 2 years you haven't touched that website. You've stopped looking at it. You're only paying for the hosting provider and you're only paying to renew your domain name. But obviously, let's say you're not doing anything on that website anymore. that website is still going to generate you money, and we call that collateral money because the website has links to these products that you used to sell as an affiliate. So every time somebody goes to your website, reads something, gets interested in the product, then goes and purchases that product in the cookie period, the period that we call the cookie period, you make a commission every time that there's a sale. All right, and that's the power of digital assets.